I don't even remember anything I said. Hey everyone, so I'm about to do my DCP phone interview. It's 12:40 right now and my call is supposed to be at 1:30, but it could be anytime from 1:15 on. We'll see. So I think I'm gonna do some speech warm-up stuff so I don't stumble over my words too much and do some practice talking. I don't really know, but yeah. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Yes, this is a great time. Yeah, I have had roommates. I've had multiple roommates each year since I've been at college. And for the most part, it's been great. I kind of had random roommates for my freshman year in the dorms, and then I got an apartment with some of my friends for sophomore year, and we're still living together this year. Yes, so there's actually one time freshman year when I was away one weekend. I went home for a weekend, and when I came back, I found that someone had slept in my bed. One of my roommates had had friends over, and someone had slept in my bed, and I probably would have been okay with it if she had asked me beforehand, but I came back and it was a surprise, and I didn't know who it had been, so I talked to her about that, and she was understanding, and we worked it out. Yeah. Well, I've loved Disney, and especially Disney World, since I was really young. My family has always taken trips to Walt Disney World since I was 2 years old, and I've been about 8 times, I think, since then, and I just think it's an amazing company, and I would just love to be a part of making the magic for all the families and people who take trips there. Yeah. Definitely, when I was in the youth band, I worked a lot with other people and different groups of people. We would switch up the band members who would, play every week. So I got to work with different people and collaborate and figure out, what we were going to play that week. And I also got some public speaking experience, both from that and I did theater in high school. So I have good public speaking experience, and from babysitting, definitely safety mostly, and entertaining children. And I love hanging out with children. It's just a fun time figuring out new activities to do. And then when I worked at the summer day camp, I worked independently. I had to, keep myself on track, and I definitely learned how to be organized, and I learned how to communicate with parents who were parents of the campers, and I learned some money handling skills through that job too. So I've never worked with a cash register, but I would take the tuition for our summer camp, and I would write everything down and keep track of all the checks and cash I was given and put it in like a money bag, and I would report that to my manager at the end of every day. It was usually just checks. Definitely the busiest day I've ever had was at the summer camp. We had a water day where we ordered like blow up slides and that had water, and we played water games, and we normally had about maybe 80 campers every day, and we really weren't expecting many more to show up that day, but over 100 campers showed up that day, and that was a little bit unexpected, but it was so much fun, and we just dealt with it the best we could, and it ended up being a great day. I definitely feel accomplished afterwards. I feel like I got a lot done, and I feel happy that I was able to handle everything that was thrown my way. Well, I've never had a big emergency while babysitting, so that's really lucky, but, I mean, I will be playing outside with, specifically one family that I babysit for. They have two, young children. They're about 3 and 4, and, so I just, make sure I keep my eye on them at all times, and, I don't let them get into ant beds or anything like that. I definitely think that I can work well independently. I'm really good at keeping myself on track with my tasks, and I'm pretty responsible, so I'm able to keep my focus on my job, and I'm good at working independently. I think being a good teammate would include listening to your other team members, and also giving your own input, taking everyone's thoughts into consideration, and just trying to work together to get the job done as best as you can. I actually find that I'm really good at repetitive tasks. At my job at the summer camp, every morning I would come in, and there was a daily morning routine that I had to go through to make sure everything was in order, and that's actually one of the better things. It's one of the things I'm better at. Like, I'm good at doing things over and over again, and I'm good at not getting tired of doing that. Yes. Mhm. I have looked at it. I think I would be able to go to the one in Atlanta. I really am open to anything. I think that lots of the roles offered would be great for me, but some of my top ones I think would be character performer, of course, if I was able to make it through the auditions, attractions, photo pass, custodial, or character attendant as well. I've never taken a photography class or anything, but my mom has a camera that she bought sometime when I was in middle school or high school, and I used to kind of just play around with my friends and do like little photo shoots and fun stuff like that, and I really enjoy doing stuff like that. I think I would try to speak to everyone I see, especially if it looks like there's someone who's tired or who's had a long day. I would definitely try and make a magical moment for them. I know personally, the last time I was in Disney World, I was kind of tired and sitting down with my friend after a long day, and a custodial cast member walked up to us and spoke to us for a minute and gave us stickers, and that just kind of made our day a little better. I think I would explain that they just weren't quite tall enough, and I would maybe try to suggest some other rides that they could go and enjoy, and I would just try to make them feel better about it and tell them that maybe they could come back when they're bigger. I am a decent swimmer, but I don't know if I would be able to pass all of those tests. I think I would say something along the lines of, sorry, Mickey has to go get ready for a date with Minnie, or something like that, and try to make it fun and creative. I absolutely love Epcot. I think it would be amazing to work at Epcot. Yeah, actually, I do have a couple questions. First, about the character performer auditions. I know that I want to attend the one in Atlanta, but I was just wondering if there's anything more I need to know about it, more I need to prepare for that. Yes, it does. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just have one more. I know that, and you mentioned this, but I know that it's possible to take classes while we're doing the college program, but I just kind of wanted to know more about that. I've seen some of the classes offered, I think, online, but I just wanted to know how that would work with the work schedule and everything. Thank you so much, Heidi. Bye. Oh my gosh. I think I blacked out. I don't even remember anything I said. So I had Heidi. She was really nice. I think it went well. I didn't stumble over my words too much, I don't think. I'm glad I did some like little vocal warm-ups. I think that might have helped a little bit. She asked about if I've ever had any roommate conflicts and how I would deal with that. She asked how I would deal with being in a job with a lot of repetitiveness, and she mentioned if I was in like costuming, folding clothes all the time and stuff. She asked, what does teamwork mean to me? Right at the beginning, she asked about things that I had learned from my past job and volunteer experience, so I kind of talked for a long time about that because I had some notes written down, so I don't know about that one, but that's okay. And she did ask me what roles I would prefer. I pretty much put high interest in like pretty much everything on the application, but she asked what my preferred roles would be, and talked about each of those, so that was really good. And I don't remember everything else, but yeah, I think it went pretty well. Okay, bye!